Today I'm going to give you a brief run through on how to do a C3 on-site examination for strip heating. First check you can make when you get on site is to see if the heating on light is lit. Then using our BPH key we'll open up the cupboard. When you've opened the doors, it's also worth just giving all the cables inside a quick check over to make sure that there's no signs of burning or any damage. Always try and remember that just because this lamp isn't lit doesn't mean that the points heating isn't working. It could be in its cycle where it's cooling down, or the lamp itself may have blown. Right, so see in front of me we've got the brains of the outfit. We've got our main supply coming in. You see this should be set to winter. Should have our 3-phase lights lit. Once again, be careful with that because possibly a lamp could blow. You want to make sure that this isolator here is switched to the auto position, which will be off. And to turn it to manual, we switch that to on, which turns the points heating on for everything controlled from this cupboard. This is the run meter. If you see now, it's not moving. If you move the switch to manual, you can see the counters counting, which proves that the control gear in this cupboard is working fine. This is distribution board 1, and this contains all of the breakers for the transformers for the points heating at the junction. Check to make sure all of these are on and none are tripped to off. If you find one of the breakers is tripped, simple way to do that is reset it. If it stays in, everything's fine. If it immediately trips out or trips out while you're here, there's a problem and you'll need to report that to fault control. You'll get in touch with the plant and distribution department. This is the isolate 407M. This controls all of the points heating. You'll see some figures on there which, if we press the set mode button, will tell us the cold rail and the hot rail set points, which you don't need to know about. Next we see the delay time. This tells us that there's a 30-minute delay. When the rails reach the right temperature, this turns all of the points heating off, even if it's cold, and it will wait then until it gets back to the temperature required for it all to turn back on. So if you turn up on site and it's cold and it's not heating upstairs, this is probably what's happening. Next we see the cold rail temperature, which will give us a reading of what is actually on the track at the moment, which, as you can see from this, is 0.2 degrees. If you see anything on here which gives a ridiculously high reading, you have a fault on the sensor. The next setting is hot rail, which will tell you what the temperature is at the moment on the heated sections of the points, which you can see here is 7.6. And once again, if you see a low level on that, then there is a fault with the sensor. This is the fault mode, and if you see E0, that means that everything is okay on the track and with the control system. If you find anything else on this setting, phone the control, who'll get in touch with the distribution department, who will come out and rectify the fault. Right, once you've finished doing your checks in here, make sure that the auto switch isn't on manual, and lock the doors. Leave it for another month. Thank you very much.